is Derrek Long. Derrek Long.
Cars have character, so why not? Why shouldn't they have a name as well? Deborah, thank you for your speech. Thank you for naming your car, because my car has a name too. My 1987 Toyota 4Runner, red, named Hank. And I'm sure Ian, with many cars he's owned, has names for his cars as well. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests, it's my pleasure to evaluate Deborah today. These are my comments and opinions, and I'll try to give you some constructive and positive feedback. First off, Deborah, I really enjoyed that you opened with a question. That is a hook that brings us all in, and it's very relatable. We all have cars, and we've all had car trouble. So mindfulness in the art of car repair. That's a good title to bring us all in. Throughout your speech, you had the dialogue between you and your husband, you and your friend, you and your car mechanic. That is a very good detail to relate and draw out the speech to your audience. The details, the oil pan, the transmission, sitting in church and having the light bulb moment and running out. The little details like that all bring your speech in. I really enjoyed your gestures. You did a like A-OK signal, like when the mechanic was done with your car. Your gestures really fit with your speech. Now for the improvements. I have some improvements in the presentation and in the content. Under presentation, I feel like your eye contact was centered more on this side of the room. I tried to spend some time with each individual throughout the room and not just on one side. And this might have just been my idea, but I kind of felt like you had the rocking stance, kind of like a casual speaker, which is okay, but I feel like more presentable. Plant your feet shoulder width apart and present this way. You could move a little bit more, say, okay, I went to the mechanic the first time over here, I went to the mechanic a second time here, and I went to my friend. Kind of change position each time you have a dialogue would help out. Now on content. Great title of the speech, great opening, but I got a little lost in what your thesis, what the purpose of why you were telling us your speech. Was it just a fun story about a recent mechanical issue, or is there a deeper meaning in this speech? You kind of got into it a little bit in the conclusion that you said, learn to always have a car at your disposal, and if you have a car trauma, listen to the higher message. I would like to take that thesis that you kind of filled out a little bit in the conclusion and see if you can put that into the thesis from the get-go, maybe right after your question, and that would give us a purpose of your speech. But overall, great job today, and thank you for being here, Mr. Toastmaster.